So, as a Christian and a follower of Jesus, one of our callings is to pray over our nation's leaders. And here is my favorite prayer to pray over our current leader. It is Psalm 109, starting in verse 7. When he is tried, let him be found guilty, and may his prayers condemn him. May his days be few. May another take his place of leadership. May his children be fatherless and his wife a widow. May his children be wandering beggars. May they be driven from their ruined homes. May a creditor seize all he has. May strangers plunder the fruits of his labor. May no one extend kindness to him or take pity on his fatherless children. May his descendants be cut off, their names blotted out from the next generation. May the iniquity of his fathers be remembered before the Lord. May the sin of his mother never be blotted out. May their sins always remain before the Lord, that he may blot out their name from the earth. So, as a Christian and a follower of Jesus, one of our callings is to pray over our nation's leaders. And here is my favorite prayer to pray over our current leader. It is Psalm 109, starting in verse 7.
Toward his back foot, it's getting full extension, full range. There you go. Not bad, Esau. Stop. Not bad for a sissy. But this seems so simple.
So, all right, say that,
to make
man.
content.
Yo, brothers, what you saying?
Yeah, bless.
What you saying, brother?
Yo, big up everybody, man.
Esau, you see me?
Back
I
up,
put £250,000 on my bet in cash. £250,000.
Hey, bro. Sorry, man. Gone, brothers. Gone, because you're wrapping
Yeah,
up.
man.
Now.
Everybody's,
So
you know what I mean? We good, man. Everybody be blessed, man. You know, don't take any wild drugs, anything like that. You know what I mean? Be about just, don't get plugged up in this world, man. Don't let shit get to you. You know what I mean? All right, man.
all right.
Big up, man.
I say that, man. Come on. Yeah, man. Come on. We just stress free out here, fam. Trust me.
I've done the doors. I've done the doors for 30 years. Yeah? Come at me. Come at me. Come at me. Come at me. I've done the doors. I've done the doors. I've done the doors for 30 years. Yeah? Yeah? Come at me. Yeah? Come at me. Yeah? Come at me. I'll fuck up any man. I'll fuck up any man. And I mean any man. Yeah? Yeah? Yeah. No fuckeries down street, no fuckeries down road. Yeah? 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 I go fuckeries down street, I go fuckeries down road. Yeah? Any man wanna come fuck with me? There's no Vaseline tonight. Fuck any man. There's no Vaseline tonight. In fact, I'll fuck two men. Old cunt white man will do old school to you. To you. I'll give my phone number. Any man. Yeah? Yeah? I'll give my phone number. Come step to me and I'll show you what fuckery old cunt white man will do old school to you. Come to me. Come to me. Yeah? Come to me.
So, all right, say that,
to make
man.
content.
Yo, brothers, what you saying?
Yeah, bless.
What you saying, brother?
Yo, big up everybody, man.
Esau, you see me?
Back
I
up,
put
bro.
£250,000 on my bet in cash. £250,000.
Hey, bro. Sorry, man. Gone, brothers. Gone, because you're wrapping
Yeah,
up.
man.
Now.
Everybody's,
So
you know what I mean? We good, man. Everybody be blessed, man. Don't take any wild drugs, anything like that. You know what I mean? Be about just, don't get plugged up in this world, man. Don't let shit get to you. You know what I mean? All right, man.
all right.
Big up, man.
I say that, man. Come on. Yeah, man. Come on. We just stress free out here, fam. Trust me.
I've done the doors. I've done the doors. I've done the doors for 30 years. Yeah? Come at me. Come at me. Come at me. Come at me. I've done the doors. I've done the doors. I've done the doors for 30 years. Yeah? Yeah? Come at me. Yeah? Come at me. Yeah? Come at me. I'll fuck up any man. I'll fuck up any man. And I mean any man. Yeah? Yeah? Yeah. No fuckeries downstream, no fuckeries down road. Yeah? 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 I go fuckeries downstream, I go fuckeries down road. Yeah? Any man wanna come fuck with me? There's no Vaseline tonight. Fuck any man. There's no Vaseline tonight. In fact, I'll fuck two men. Old cunt white man will do old school to you. To you. I'll give my phone number. Yeah? Yeah? I'll give my phone number. Come step to me and I'll show you what fuckery old cunt white man will do old school to you. Come to me. Come to me. Yeah? Come to me. I will fuck every part of you and poke your eyes out with pencils. Video you. Come. Any man wanna big up him chest? Big up him chest. There's my address. Yeah. Any man wanna big up him chest? Big up him chest. There's my address. Yeah. Give them out online. Give them out online.
Yeah, what is your diagnosis?
Right, my diagnosis is acute psychosis. Yeah.
Okay, but what form?
What form of acute? It's a form of acute psychosis. Yeah, which has violent tendencies, disorders. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm love. I'm love.
I mean, y'all got down in the Benz like Spracker. One bag of weed and one bag of crupper. One bag of girl like Shabba. Lord. One bag of girl like a dagger. Lord, lick the girl them with the hammer. Lord, make the girl ball for the mama. Lord, make a rascal ball out. Ball out. Now walk on. What you telling me? Come on, you know Cocker Skull's in the building, cuz. Walk, come on. You. How are them feel like? Jeez. Oh, man. You. So what's going on? Yaka. Dying at the Benz like Spracker. Yeah. Let me pick up the people them in the place, man. What's going on, man? Why you miss me, eh? Did y'all miss me? Oh, man, you know that I miss you. Jeez. Since you been gonna do it so well. Hey. I know that you miss me. Mad. So what's poppin', man? Come on, slap the like button, man. Share the stream, all them things there. Type your name in the chat if you want to big up when I read out the register. in a couple of minutes. Yeah, so how you mean? Large up, or get large up, and small up, or get small up. All right, man. Mad. Hey. So what's been going on the YouTube, man? Oh, go on, where the people them at? Huh? What you telling me? Lord have his mercy. Alright, let me scroll back up to the beginning, man, and shout out the people them in the building. Yeah? Let me scroll up to the beginning and shout out the people them in the building, Lizzle. Yeah, for shizzle my nizzle. Banyo dance that I run the island Lizzle. Shout it in a town and countryzzle. When you see the V, you can see him and say, shizzle my nizzle. Yeah. You know what though, yeah? I might have some bad news soon, man. I don't know, it's not too bad still, yeah? But it's not the best news, is it? Yeah. Alright, we'll fill you in on that a bit later still, but let me big up the people there. Mad, so number one, no. Shout out Cheeky Chops. They are walk on. We say, all tight Danny with us. Walk on. Come on. They are. I want them feel alright. Yo, shout out 2020 twins. Walk on. Come on. Big up the 2020 twins. They are. How you mean? Yeah, man. We call those the adult rims. You get me? The 20s. How you mean? Yo. Cause them men ride on teenagers, yeah? 14s and shit. Word. Pause. Alright. Old tight licky. Don't smoke no sickie. When we ride out, it's Tupac and Biggie. Lord. Oh, I'll go fuckeries up the street. I'll go fuckeries down the street. Hey, what? I won't go for Brian, man. They got him on dubstep, you know. Yo, they got Bamba Clark Brian Hill on dubstep. Guy mad. Like a mad youth still. How you mean? Yeah, man, free easy. Going over Brentford later still. You get me? Every time I see a Brentford address, I'm like, yo, free easy, fam. Are you mad? God damn. Jeez. Oh, it is. Yo, hey, you know what's bad, yeah? Actually, let me do the big ups first, and then we get into some chatty patty chinwag business, yeah? Yeah, so shout out 2020, Danny West, Liggy, they are, come on. You also got man like the People's Imam, you know. Jeez, the People's Imam of Manchester, you know. I want them feel alright. Man like Ghost in the building. Walk on. Yo, the citizen journalist, the People's Imam. Oh shit. What did he play? Oh my. Hey. Bad. did he? There you are. Actually, listen, man. Brian could never wank without fucking dying. So, if Brian ever threatens you with anything to do with violence, he ain't serious. Yeah, he's not going to be the one that's going to carry. It's like Esau threatening you with violence. Yeah, they was going to see no pussy on Esau. Are you mad? I don't know why anyone's scared of Esau. And Batty Man Brian. Mad. Yeah. You see who else is there to big up in the building, Lizzle. Let me scroll up a little. Scroll up a little. Yeah. Cuck, follow me. Cuck, bring life. What? Yo, what I'm saying, yeah, no fucking estrogen riddled complex that eats fucking cereal every day could ever test a man like me, brother. You mad? Rude boy, you eat Cheerios every day. Shut your mouth, man. Behave yourself. Fuck. Yeah, you must say mad. You must say drink mad post piss. You know what you mean? Just this G block, you get a long book list. Man, I'm pouring a bowl of cereal and I'm gonna troll you. Man. Man, shut up, man. Dickhead. I'm batty, man. Are you mad? Yeah. Who else we got? Shout out Debla. There you are. Hey, walk on, Debs. Come on. We got the Debla. Mad. Hey, wait, hold on. Hey, Debla, I got a video for you, fam. Yeah? Mad. Yo. Trust me, daddy. Yo. You said, big up Bomber Clock Charlie Veitch. Huh? Who still a rise up Charlie Veitch? Yeah, lava for Charlie. How you mean? Let it play. Hey, who else we got in there? Man like Adam Smith, you know. Man like Abdul Smith, you know. Walk on. Young Abs. You get me? Man like Young Abs, you know. Alhamdulillah. Mad. Walk on. What's going on? There you are. Jeez. Who else we got in there? Sally Banana Cam. Hey, walk on. Come on. Palm a banana, you can't see no mango. Get it? Mango, oh no, so the tingo. Jeez. I want to feel. Oh, come on. Big up. Let's scroll through. Old tight information supreme. That's like number 8. Marjorie. Walk on. Come on. How you mean? Big up yourself, man. Yeah? Man like info, you know. I want them feel like. That's it. Whoosh. It's got like that little, you know that pissy rain? It's not enough to wipe the windscreen, but it makes the windscreen a bit misty. Yeah, alright. Who else we got next up in the bitch? Hold tight. Jeez! Hey man said, step to me! Step to me! Hey, that's funny, you know. Hey, shout out GDO in the building. How you mean? Shout out Gangster Babs, you know. Are you fucking kidding me? Huh? What I feel like. Hey, big up the Babs in the building, yeah? Hey, oh God. Cover. Jeez. Oh man. Oh man. Man. Hey. Man, old type man like Morpheus, unaffiliated, you know. Jeez. What them feel like. Yeah. Jeez. Moving like he's coming from Burkina Faso. Yeah, unaffiliated. I mean, stand by myself. Yeah. Jeez, big up Morpheus. They are. They are. They are. All right. Simon. Walk on. Yeah, big up man like Simon. They are. Jeez. Amen. The reverend's in the building. How are them feel? Aye. Trust me. Them figure church tonight. Huh? Come on. Come on. Bad. All right. I think we cool up now, yeah? We cool up now, man. Man, all right, yeah. As we shouted out Bumba Clout Charlie Veitch, yeah? Let's start with that. Hey.
Charlie Veitch is a convicted domestic abuser with 3 counts of battery that lost custody of his 3 eldest children. It's nauseating that so many people still promote and support his work as if he's some sort of bastion of morality. I don't want to hear any BS ever again about cancel culture. While people like him still enjoy a lucrative platform, he's everything that's wrong with society. Just a friendly reminder that
Granted, I want them feel alright. Yeah? Hey. Oh, going for Charlie Veitch, yeah? I thought he was supposed to be a bastion of the community. He goes out filming wrong-uns. Hey, it's bad, isn't it? Yo. Hey, that's why the finger pointings are dangerous. It's a risky game, you know. Yeah. This finger pointing things are a risky game, cuz, yeah? Cuz you know how the song goes, man. It's what you do. I will play those games you play. Jeez. So, hey. Yeah, because. Yeah, man. Yeah. So shout out the young lady from God knows where. Did you hear Esau shit himself? Cause 7A heard him calling him. I don't even know. I'm not too sure, mate. You have to type that again for me, Debs. I didn't really get that what you said there still. Yeah, come on. Hey, what? So yeah, man. So that's the man like Vici, you know. Out here box down his woman and can't see the pitney them mad. Okay. So who we got up next? Ebenezer Greenback. Mad. Yo. Yo. So did anyone watch any of the shorts that I uploaded? I uploaded 2 shorts. Kind of busy. You know what? I can't lie. I'm even kind of busy right now. Yeah. That's really what the news is. That it's gonna might be an evening after lunchtime show rather than a morning thing from next week. know what I'm saying? Like, raw, taking these signals and trying to learn all that sort of stuff there. It's taking a bit more time than I'd like it to still, but I saw it go, man. Yes, maybe from Monday, it's about lunchtime we're starting. 12-1, you hear me? Yeah. So, boom. Cough, cough, cough. All right, let me run a video real quick, yeah? One sec. Guess what you do? Oh, jeez.
Awful, terrible, backward, knuckle-dragging, racist people, and we should be deeply ashamed.
Oh my days. Nigel finally tells the truth. God damn. Amen, Nigel. Hallelujah. Alhamdulillah. Congratulations. Thank you. Nigel. Nigel. Look, we got the Andreas fans going mad again. Hey! Alright, let me replay, bruv, man.
We are awful, terrible, backward, knuckle-dragging, racist people, and we should be deeply ashamed.
Yo! Yeah, that's right, Nigel. You tell them. Yeah? Especially those fucking knuckle drags. Ain't your handsaw if you keep dragging your knuckles along the floor. Then mash up your fingers. Yeah? Oh. Hey. Yeah, man, the chats are getting spicy. Man, I know they like me. Oh, I know they like me. Jeez. Yo. Hey, what's this weirdo doing, man? You fucking weirdo, bruv. Like, why are you guys always typing in the back of this fucking channel? Yeah, man. So what do you think about that anyway, what Nigel said there? Who agrees that reform voters are knuckle-dragging, backwards, racist barbarians? Yeah. I know a little bit about trading, but I'm learning a bit more still. Yeah, obviously it's Nonsaw and No Nonce gang, innit? Nonce and the gang. E-Nonce, I Salty, aka I Salt Nonce. E-Nonce and I Salty, the fucking super nonces. They're like actual stalkers, a lie. Yo, I swear I told you fucking nonsense. Yo. Hey, you want to stop stalking me or are you going to just keep carrying on doing this stalking thing? Like, let me know, innit? Because I know you man crying it when I start slapping you back. But you always want to try to keep stalking. and pushing and prodding. Like, hey, like, what is it? Are you man on this thing or are you not in it? Because, like, if it is, let me know, man. Let me know. And we could just let it play, innit, man? Like, you know? Like, if you man to stop stalking, have you lot stopped Salty and Enox? Have you lot stopped stalking or you want to carry on this stalking thing, innit? Like, let me know. Car. I said go halves in the hip, man. yeah, let me know, cause like, you know, I received about 25 million emails yesterday. But again, I'm gonna give you a chance, innit, yeah? You got a chance. Pick your medicine. Are you on this stalking thing? You're gonna carry on trying to do this stalking thing where you are blatantly trying to stalk my family and family members, or are you not? Are you, like, you done now? I remember I ain't even took my coat off yet. I ain't even took off my bomber clout coat yet, cuz. Yeah, I'm still in my slippers, smoking ganja pipes in the front room and all them things there. So let me know, cuz. You know, man can, you mean? Anytime you say I sort and he sort, we can turn up the flame there. Yeah? And we know there's one of you that's already leaking. Remember, one of you's already leaking. Yeah, you're already leaking all over the place. You're dropping bare gold coins all over the gaff like you just got crashed in fucking Mario Kart. Bleeding and Bisaw, aka Salty and Enox. Yeah, since Jake got exposed for his racism, he stopped atting me. Yeah, since Jake got exposed for his racism, he stopped atting me. Yeah. The other weirdo, I won't mention them until they mention me again, innit? Yeah, but we know that's, how long's that gonna last? Because I saw someone sent me a screenshot yesterday that this weirdo is screaming out my name in other people's chats. Oh, let's see, there we go. Since I exposed Kaylee Edenham's boyfriend, Jake Cuck, aka Jake Clark, as a racist and a nonce, you know? Exposed him hard, boy. Yeah. He's in pain right now. Expose Jake as a racist, man. Jake's a racist now. He's a racist and a nonce. Like, everyone already knows that he's a nonce. I don't know. Only you don't think he's a nonce, but that's because you're a nonce yourself, isn't it? Like, you're into child abuse, stalking children, trying to find children's addresses, primary schools, emailing schools and all them towards sending pictures and all that sort of stuff there. You're a weirdo, man. And furthermore, yeah, you can suck your dead dad in it, man. You tramp. Yeah? Hey, you're an idiot, man. Yo. If you've done any fucking real research, man, then you shut your mouth, man. I'll tell you that now. Yeah, you'd shut the fuck up, bro. That's what you would do. Yeah, shut your spazzy mouth, man. You fucking dumb spacker. Imagine, yeah, like, yeah, you would shut your fucking mouth. That's what you would do. You little black tooth piece of shit. That's what you would do. You would shut your face and your little quivering fucking noncy piece of fucking shit boyfriend, Jake Cox, the racist nonce. He would do what he's doing now and hide out. You little bitch. Man, shut your weirdo mouth up, man. You dickhead. You neglected your teeth and your whole family, cuz, bud. You hear me, you loser? You're a fucking loser, cuz. Like, the things that you would do, I don't think fucking 80% of the people on there would. I do think there's some people that's on your scumbaggery level, though. Kaylee and Enoch are on the same scumbaggery level, innit? Yeah. Kaylee and Isel are on the same scumbaggery level, innit? The same level of scumbags. Yeah, trust me. The same level of scumbag, noncy, no levels. You man ain't got no levels. A lie? That's what I'm trying to say, cuz. Yeah, if you can't fucking brush your own teeth and look after your own teeth, how the fuck you gonna take care of anyone else's children? Huh? You dickhead. Man, get the fuck out of here, cuz, man. It's a sad excuse for a parent. Yeah, you should be banned from calling yourself a parent because you're a fucking disgrace. Fucking disgrace. You are. You're a fucking disgrace, man. And it is not for you fraggles do this fraggly stuff because, like, obviously, Kaylee, you're a female with it, that. So most people ain't gonna punch you in your eye. Because you're an idiot. But if you was a brother, like, if you was a dude, if you was a boy, oh man. Yeah, she's a disgrace as a parent. A disgraceful parent. Low-life tramp. Whose children are probably glad that they're nowhere near you. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. Like, you woke up to this cunt every day. She's growing weed in the front room. I'm screaming at her laptop in the kitchen. Got the man them's names all over the wall. Are you dumb, you tramp? Yo. Yeah, man. You're actually a low-life scumbag still. You know what? I did feel sorry for you, yeah? For a little while, innit, man? But, you know, like, its actions speak louder than words. Your actions just played out to show you to be a deplorable scumbag that's not worth showing any sort of sympathy for and just crushing totally and utterly. Yeah, man, crush that totally and utterly. Yeah. That's why I'm telling people, yo, careful with the choices you make, cuz. Who's this now? Let's see. The ale. Man like ale, you know. Jeez. I walk on, my G.
Yeah, rest up, Bill. Rest up, Bill. What's happening?
Yo, walk on. What you saying? Long time, we know about.
Don't so short, bro. Innit? That I just want to just clear up a few things in it because I remember that back in July, and I had my Brexit rant and thing, and I spoke out against the EU. And long story short, I remember you had a bit of a negative reaction to it. Long story short, when I remember that what's it what was it? I remember what's it? I think it was yourself or someone must have said something about we can't crash out the EU. And long story short, I remember Vet Cooper back in 2017 saying we can't crash out against the EU. And I remember saying for those that said we can't just crash out, I was taking shots at Vet Cooper, but afterwards I realized, you know what? I think Video Ultra must have said that, so it looked like I was cussing you. But on this true Reddit, I was not listening when I said that. But
man, calm down, man. Bro, you're allowed to have a different opinion from that, bro. You haven't got to agree with everything, and you're allowed to say stuff that I disagree with, cause that's the whole thing of what the panel's for, right? People to come on, say their piece, have points they agree with, disagree with, blah 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 blah. But yeah, man, so that's what I was saying though, like, the Brexit thing did kind of crash the economy though, right? Well, definitely one of the tipping points that helped it slide downhill.
I mean, Percy, I'll respectfully disagree because Percy, I think it was conservative voters that voted that with the whole conservative thing from 2010 to 2014. I mean, 2024. I think the 14 years of conservatism ruined the economy. Because if you think about it now, when we look at the EU now, listen, Germany's almost going bankrupt funding this Ukraine thing. So I kind of see it as a blessing that we dipped out still.
Yeah. Wait, like I'm saying, it's a combination of all them things, isn't it? Like it's like just keep rounds and rounds of bad hands and just losing at the table and getting further and further down. You get me? Like started off 2008 bad hand on the financial crash, world crash, Lehman Brothers thing. Started off with why the UK's economy was affected harshly in that it's because the biggest bulk of the profitable services in the economy is like the services industry that finances this international money that goes back and forth and this, that and the other. So once that started crashing, that's step one. Then bad hand number two was we elected as a country conservatives who had an austerity plan to cut spending rather than try to boost the economy with spending a bit more money on public services and the things that we need in the hard times. And then we got the lockdown, bad hand number three. Obviously, the economy is not going to grow in the lockdown, especially when they give out large lumps of money to the wealthiest in the economy, which are not going to spend it. They're just going to save it. So really and truly, they might as well give it out to, I think they could have given each individual citizen 15 bags each or something like that. They might as well did that. That would have stimulated the economy properly. The majority of working class people would have spent on something, so would have kept other businesses afloat and money circulating in the economy. And then number four, the straw that broke the fucking camel's back, the donkey's back, the fish patty's back, is fucking Brexit. It's like self-sanctioning and making it even harder to grow the economy now. So yeah, all those just bad hand after bad hand after bad hand that I stand to where we're at now, where we've got like fucking con labor in power talking about we're taking money away from out of the benefits side of the game rather than trying to tax the wealthy to help fund any of the debts and losses. I don't know if you've noticed, in each time to these sort of, every time there's a crash or something happens, the people that receive a bailout are always at the top of the pyramid chain. So
Yeah, I've
the
noticed.
Lehman
Yeah.
Brothers crashed the fucking world economy, then every fucking bank received a bailout. The COVID crisis come, and we was in lockdown. All these big companies and even fucking Labour peers, Conservative peers, sorry, my mistake, received big fucking COVID contracts for things like track and trace and PPE. And then we got flipping Brexit, self-sanctioning Bumberclap Brexit, where the majority of businesses in the UK have felt a decrease in profits because of the effects of Brexit. And now we got fucking Rachel from accounts going mad and making it even harder, cause like, yo, poor people ain't getting a break out ever. Yeah. Here's the tip, though, not to be poor, innit, yeah? Don't be born to poor parents. Yeah. Yo. All your avenues to make your way out of being poor, they're getting shut down. So, go on, brother.
One thing that being born to poor parents does do, it does help a lot of people, motivate a lot of people to get wealthy, because I've seen people that come from poor parents and yeah, they are very stacked, and that's one thing I do rate about being born to poor parents. It does make people very motivated to go out there and make a success out of their lives. I have seen that in real life still.
Yeah, I'm saying that a lot of people that I know that got their first mortgage, when they got their first mortgage, it wasn't because of savings, it was because their parents was able to give them a deposit. So I would say, yeah, a couple of friends that own properties in buy-to-let properties in Thamesmead, that was in the 2000s when they was getting them at decent mortgages for a reasonable price. But well, I'm not even too sure if you could get one of them buy-to-let flats in Thamesmead for a reasonable price again. Well, every 5-6 years they say that there's going to be a crash in housing prices, and it never seems to take place, right? So while there's not enough houses for the citizens to have housing, so that means there's going to be competition for rented accommodation and private accommodation and so on. So the housing prices ain't going nowhere, bro. They ain't going downwards. Even the price of rent is not going downwards. They're not going to bring in no rent control. Like Sadiq Khan could have brought in rent controls for London. He's not bringing them in. And he's fucking Labour. So if we think that any of the right-leaning people are going to bring any sort of rent reform or rent controls in, yeah, it's like, you're fucking having a laugh, mate. Because if the man them actual real right-leaning, the man them believe in free markets, yeah, as least restrictions in the markets as possible. So free markets and least restrictions in the markets as possible. It means you don't put things like rent control in. It is whoever can afford it can buy it, can rent it, and all that sort of stuff there. So a lot of working class people keep looking towards people like Reform, and even now looking back towards Conservatives, even though Conservatives put us into the place where we are at the moment, for to be the people that are going to be either lowering or bringing some sort of rent controls and any of that sort of stuff there. But it's not going to happen.
I mean,
Nigel Farage ain't bringing in no bumper clout rent controls, no rent reform standards or nothing like that.
As for what's it reform, I was saying from time about a year ago, I was saying, you know what, Nigel needs to be careful because that party is going to get infiltrated and he's not watching it. And now it's done got infiltrated. That dude Rupert Lowe is trying to backdoor him and get rid of Nigel out of his own party that he created. Then he's getting backing from Elon so what's it? So backdoor and oust Nigel out of his own party. What else? And that one of the major problems is with reform. Nigel's letting a whole load of people that voted to remain. Personally, I think that it should be a what's it? A leave only party, because that think about it, you got what's it? Not Hayden, what's his name? Something Mullins, that dude that had the plumbing business.
Charlie Mullins.
That's it. Charlie Mullins. He's a hardcore Remainer and he's part of reform. That is very suspicious. Think about a
Charlie fucking Mullins, flipping aka Dino Rod Stewart. He's a fucking arsehole anyway, man. Because he's on he's obviously, like, again, why did he vote Remain? Because he knows that it's more beneficial for his business rates and all this sort of stuff there, the freedom of movement and blah 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 blah, this, that and the other, yeah. But then he knows man's right leaning with stuff like wanting to get people out of the country and blah 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 blah. So then in the end, man's just gone over to that side, isn't it? Start screaming on them. If you half of these fucking Leave guys here, when you ask them for a reason or any sort of, like, well, we've been in Leave for a long time now, isn't it? Yeah, and there's literally no fucking benefits to the Leave that we wouldn't have already had if we was just in the EU still thing anyway.
Personally, I think one of the main benefits for me I just didn't want this, freedom of movement of a lot of EU citizens, because my thing was, EU citizens will move next door to me. I want to welcome them, say, "Oh, hi, nice to meet you, brother." This and that. I started noticing this pattern of they would just ignore me. Then I realized, I was thinking, you know what? There's a white supremacist problem along with a lot of EU citizens coming from Europe and things of that nature. And I was thinking, you know what? Personally, I just don't want freedom of movement of Nazis, in my opinion. And so that's one of the main benefits that I think I've received since we've left. But then the problem is, now we got open door immigration where anyone can just come in. So, but yeah, I mean, I look at it that, you know what, I tried.
Hey, you know what it is, yeah? Is that, like I always argue with the right-leaning dogs on the panel all the time. I've always said that if the government or the people that's in charge of the numbers of people that's needed to come to the country, they were honest about how much people they need to give visas every year or whatever, then I don't think, like, there would be a big, this open door policy, so and so sort of talk would be as big as it is, because it's weird that every consecutive government after government will say that they're going to lower the amount of immigrants or visas they're giving out to the country, but end up giving out more than they ever say they're going to do on the manifesto. Like, remember, David Cameron said, "I'm going to lower immigration to the tens of thousands," and there was like 100 and something thousands, hundreds of thousands.
Yeah, 700,000. Yeah.
No, that's David Cameron. David Cameron, that's Rishi Sunak.
Yeah, he was 100. He was 100,000 per year. Yeah. It was Sunak. Yeah, that Boris.
So How these managers habitual liars, isn't it? So,
Yeah. But this is why I used to go. This is why I used to cuss out against people like Wendy and Duper about how hypocritical they was, because it's like they, they would vote conservative and want immigration to go down, but they willfully know that they're voting for increased immigration. That's why I used to go off. That's why I used to cuss out against Wendy and Duper, because in my opinion, I personally believe if someone really wants immigration to go down, like I don't vote anymore. But if I was a voting person, I would vote UKIP, because UKIP, UKIP are people of their word. I personally think that UKIP genuinely would bring immigration down, And the thing is, Wendy and Duper, Wendy and Duper know this, and they won't vote UKIP because them two, they go where the wind blows.
yeah, I'm not a UKIP fan. I can't lie. Still, I'm not a fan of UKIP. Still, definitely not a Nick Tanconi fan. Yeah, trust me, because I'm like, God damn, he's like a Italian white supremacist that's trying to be a British one, but I don't know. A few people can see through the shits, but I know everyone sees the same shit in them, man, so it is what it is. You know?
I mean, as to Tanconi, I mean, I've seen a few of his speeches, but obviously I can't even remember what he said, because I'm subscribed to so many channels. Is that the shorts and the things that I watch? A lot of time I just forget what people say.
You know what? Yeah, if I told the truth, yeah, I don't think that I would be able to bring up a clip without searching for hard, because I've not done the research for it of a man saying wild stuff. It's like actions, innit? Like certain actions that man's taking. It's making me feel like, right, that's the lane that my man wants to get into. You hear me? So, that's why I was saying, like, obviously, he linked up with Bob at the Speaker's Corner and Bob the Builder and that, yeah. And he's doing this muscular Christianity business and the disciples of Christ and all that sort of stuff there. And I'm like, right, them guys that my man's linking up with, I'm not sure if my man's going to see them in church. Yeah. I don't think they're just saying Christianity because, like, as far as they're concerned, that means European or whatever. They say Islam, that just means non-European.
There's
in my opinion.
That Victor Orban vibes. Is it giving Victor Orban vibes?
Double speak. You did that in them times there, yeah. When I used to like Tariq Nasheed, yeah. I don't know. He's kind of gone a bit anti-black now. Still, I don't know what. Well, he's gone wild still. I'm like, shit, goddamn Tariq. Yeah, but like, he was the one that was putting me onto that sort of stuff that was happening over there, and that was, like they always say, it's like 5 years behind of the things that starts happening on the streets over here. So it's mad that now we're in the times that them man were in a little while ago when he kept on screaming out, right, there's this racial holy war thing brewing up. Racial holy war, yeah? And that's basically what's going on over here right now, yeah? It's like, it seems like it's a racial thing, yeah, but it's, instead of calling out black people, brown people, this one or that one or the other, man will just say it's like radical Islam. I'm saying that, and by that you can just get a picture of your head of just a massive group of non-Europeans that are just coming here to overtake the state and control the place and install Sharia law and do this, and they're raping the girls and they're doing that and they're blah 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 blah. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, when there may be some people that are Muslims or brown people, black people, and other races that have carried out some of these acts in it, yeah, but in general, that's not the reason why the majority of people that have immigrated to the country, have immigrated to the country for that, or even to overtake the country or to change it to so and so. Obviously, they're going to bring their culture and would like to practice as close to their home culture as possible, wherever you would. Like the same thing an English person would like to do wherever they ended up migrating or moving to, would still like to practice their English culture as much as they would like to wherever. But, you know, sorry, go on.
You know what? As you spoke about Tariq Nasheed, long story short, bro, I'm in a lot of his
I used to
on
like
his.
him still, man, but he started going on this anti-black stuff still. Yeah.
Now you know.
Like, he's getting a bit mad still, so I'm not too sure about Tariq Nasheed no more. But what I do still agree with him is this racial holy war narrative that he feels like was building up in America, and I feel like that same similar style of, like, people are speaking about the Civil War thing now, and blah 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 blah. Yeah, that's what I keep trying to ask. Like, who's the Civil War? Who's going to be participating in this Civil War? Like, who's the Civil War going to be against? Because, you know, it's mad still.
You know, when it comes to the whole the Tariq Nasheed FBA non-FBA thing, obvious, I rate this FBA non-FBA thing because what it is. Because one thing that I can respect about Tariq, what he's doing and the FBA people, them, a lot of them are coon cleansing. And one thing I respect about that, because they've noticed that since the 70s, like, they've realized that because you know that there was fight, a lot of Black Americans was fighting for their rights and all of that. Then all of a sudden, things like in places like DC, New York, Philly, all of a sudden there's all this black on black crime, and a lot of people are confused. Then they realize, hang on a minute, a lot of these black people, they're not from America. These have been imported, and they're like, you know what? These are black, but they're not Black Americans. We gotta make a separation because what our ancestors fought for is.
Sounds bollocks to me, bro. I've been to America numerous times, innit? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This the only people that are starting or having issues or causing any sort of issues in the black community are other blacks that are not American. That is 100% bollocks, bro. Like, we get there's gangsters from people, and then there's straight people, and there's people that's in between. There's people that's nowhere near it. There's people that's all for it. That's bollocks, man. I would never accept that as the reason. Like, you're saying that, so any of the other black dudes that moved to America, they moved to America like on the thing of, we want to be there because we're anti-Black American, or we're coming there to disturb the American blacks and make their community crumble or whatever. Not because they've seen that, you man are looking like they're able to step up and do your thing or whatever, and we might be able to emulate some of the success and flourish ourselves here as well or whatever. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, right, so that's really what it's like, though.
I mean, I get what you're saying. They're going there to flourish, but what I see the problem is, example, a lot of countries that used to sell slaves, that Somalia, Ghana, Nigeria, they're going to America to when they go to America, they're seeing the products of the slaves that they used to sell and things of that nature. Then they're telling their kids, "Oh, stay away from these Black Americans." And I think that's extremely disrespectful to move to someone's country, then say to the people of their country, say to their kids, stay away from the people that founded the country. I think that's very hypocritical as well. That's why I support the FBA team, because it's
I know that's like some hearsay story, innit, man? Like, as far as you know, yeah. So check it out. If you moved to a new country or whatever, you would be like, bro, before you sort of know who's who and what's going on, you're sort of gonna stick to yourself. And then if there is any sort of people that may come from, so there's another family from the UK, might not even be from the same part of the UK, but from the UK over there, a black family that you've been able to link with, you might speak to them a little bit more than you'd speak to other people, right? Because there's some sort of connection with the culture that you've grown up in and the culture that you've left to start in the new place. It's not necessarily to be that we're better than them, and we feel like we're above them, so we're not going to work with them or whatever. Of course, there's going to be some people like that, and there will be some Americans like that as well. But the majority of people ain't going to be like that. Everyone's just, even the people there, the majority of American people, that they really, truly, the majority of people really just want to try and fucking pay their bills and have a couple bits and pieces on the side to do a little bit of extra luxury things to make life a little bit fucking more enjoyable. Really and truly. I don't know, no one's not really come to, I don't know, the majority of people, just average people. As people are coming out to your place like as fucking sleeper cells and spiders to come and ruin your place and this, that and the other. And it's like, right. Before that sort of stuff happens, stuff starts happening or whatever, the country that they're coming from would need to be in a economic position to be able to have some sort of control or be able to dictate the sort of man are coming from countries with broken economies. I don't think their government is purposely sending them there to destroy your country. If anything, the government of their own country would probably prefer if the smartest people that did leave stayed in the country and took up roles within the country to keep the fucking brain power the resources like the human resources and so on, so in their own places to help build it and make it be compatible with countries that are thriving.
I get what you're saying, but I'm still.
Tariq used to speak on sort of stuff like that. Yeah, is the reason why people would migrate to and from other people's countries. Even if your country had been colonized by another country, you can understand why someone would migrate to the country if the country that they're from isn't able to give them the same opportunities as they would in their country, or they're able to create opportunities there that they would be able to do something better in their own country and return it back there, or even just leave there to go to this new place to start their new life, to be able to just live a better life than they was living previously. There's loads of different reasons why people would move to other countries rather than, right, I'm coming here, I'm moving to England because I want to get rid of the English. Like my parents and grandparents and their great-great-grandparents have kept on receiving plans to say, oh, we need to come here and overtake the country. All that sort of stuff there, like that. There's not really much evidence that or weight behind that style of people being immigrated or whatever.
I mean, I get what you're saying, but I still rate the I still rate the FBA thing because like when it comes to that the coon cleansing aspect is that example, something that I can relate to FBA strongly happened recently. Example, I was working at one job recently. Long story short, there was some Somali coon that was stealing from me, and I almost smashed this dude in his face. Bro, believe. So long story short, about 3 weeks attention. And the thing is, this Somali coon lied as well to the team leader to make it look like I was bullying him. And the truth is, this dude was stealing from me, and someone else on the job saw this dude stealing from me. So I had the evidence to prove. Long story short, after that, the tension was just too much. I left the job basically. But long story short, I've lost my job because of a Somali coon, and I was earning a nice income at that job as well. So don't say that's and things like that. That's why I can rock with FBA, because it's that if there's a Somali coon that's doing something like that in America, I can rock with him because I've got the same exact experience.
Wait, sorry. So someone was stealing from you at your work?
Yeah.
A Somali dude was stealing from you at work? Like what? Stealing?
Yeah, not my personal items. He was stealing my work.
Stealing your work?
Sure, he was trying to make a save at me. I had to say to this dude about 3 times.
He was claiming work that you had done was his.
Yeah, but he was physically taking my work.
Yeah, but well, so how does that go along with the people who have come over to try to get rid of the black people that was here before?
Mainly because that's somebody dude that I was working with. He's got anti-black views. So example that is up. You know about like like the Horn of supremacy, how people from the Horn think they're superior to Bantus. He was trying to practice that against me, and that's what a lot of Somali crews do when they go to America. And hear this: when I say Somali crews, I'm not taking shots at all Somalis. My closest friend was born in Somalia. That his mum is like a mum to me. And things of that nature. So Somalis that are listening, please don't think I'm practicing anti-Somaliism against you lot. I'm not. I'm just out in your coons, and I welcome you lot to our Caribbean coons as I'm of Caribbean descent. But long story short, the same way this coon that I was working with was practicing Horn of supremacy. They will do the same exact. A lot of them do the same exact thing when they go to America. To they'll practice anti-Bantuism against a lot of Black Americans. The same way that he was practicing anti-Bantuism against me.
So they did your work because you're a Bantu.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, that's what I think it was in my opinion. Because
That's wild still. I can't lie. That sounds a bit wild still. that sounds a bit bad though still. That's his teeth, man's work. This is a Bantu. Yeah. But personally, I don't believe that people have received instructions. That sounds like the great replacement thing. Like people have been sent to these Western countries to flood them and get rid of white people. None of them sort of conspiracies are. So I don't believe the one on the opposite side either, like the black conspiracy, the black great replacement theory that like the FBA dons are sort of running with right now about these other foreign blacks are coming here to try and take over our culture or so on. So it's like, right, first of all, it was, I remember the man them saying, yo, sometimes the man them don't want to mix and blend or whatever, but now the man them are saying they don't want the man them to come and mix and blend. You man stay in your corner and we're doing what we do. So it's like, brother, man have to make up their mind in what direction they man are trying to head in still in it, because personally, if you just burn bridges, left on an island cause no bridges. Yeah. I don't believe in none of these great replacement theories. It's mad that there's a black great replacement theory. It's weird. It's wild still. All right, though. Let me get back into let me run the proper video in it, yeah. So I've done a little bit of propaganda earlier. Yeah, I've done a little bit of propaganda earlier to make sure I could get the reform voters wound up. You know what I mean? Yeah, get the reform voters wound up still, man. So big up my AG Andreas, yeah? The voice of reason. Yeah, big him up still, yeah. So he done a little video about Nigel and the guys, yeah. So yo, hey, you there still, yeah? I'm not sure if is it my reception gone down and I can't hear nothing or
I can hear you.
Oh yeah. Alright, cool.
Yeah. I'm gonna drop.
Alright.
Yeah.
Right,
But
cool.
before I drop,
Say less.
before I drop down, I just want to say, I see Natty in the chat room. Rest up to your aunties in Natty, innit? Because one of Natty's aunties passed away still, so and I went to the funeral. So yeah, rest up to yourself, Natty. Still, but yeah, I'm gonna drop down, bro. Rest up. Yeah, thanks for letting me jump on again. Nice chatting to you again. That's up.
Yeah, big up.
Cool.
Big up. Yeah, man, so, yo, my name's got L. FBA's nearly got L, cuz. How you mean? Yeah? They nearly have him. Alright, man.
Good day, you beautiful people. Welcome to The Moral Reason with your boy Andreas and Nigel Farage, my best friend. He's having a bad time recently, hasn't he? Shall we just check out some of the crazy things he said recently, given the fact that he's the leader of Reform? He talks about Reform voters and people who want Reform to win, and also Shamima Begum. Let's go.
We are awful, terrible, backward, knuckle-dragging, racist people, and we should be deeply ashamed.
Wow. That's what the leader of the Reform Party thinks of Reform voters. Ouchies, Nigel. Let's see what he says about Shamima Begum,
video
shall we?
starts, just going to get it out there. Obviously, that video of Nigel saying that wasn't about what I've just said it was, or what people are saying online it was. Obviously, it's been taken out of context. He's probably said it on one of those, you know, give me money and I'll do you a 15-second clip saying whatever you want kind of thing. Which, even if that is the case, Jesus, Nigel, talk about being desperate for money. Anyhow, we're on the ITV website. Reform leader Nigel Farage says government should consider allowing Shamima Begum back home. Now, of course, there's been...
Yo, so it's mad. You know what's weird about this Nigel Farage flip-flop season? Yeah, it's like... If you would, that's why. If I bet you there's an interview of people asking if Shamima Begum should be allowed back here, and he would say never. She should never be allowed back to our country. Yeah, and then until Donald Trump, Elon Musk, and them were saying, you should be taking Shamima Begum back. He's like, yeah, we should be taking Shamima Begum back. We should take her back. She should be in a British jail. You know me? He's a weirdo, cuz man. Yeah, but. I agree though still. She should go back to her UK thingbob and blah 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 in it, yeah, because like the longer that she's out there, cause like the more dangerous terms and conditions could become if she comes back. So jeez, mad. It's a super conundrum, innit? Yeah? Mad. Damned if you do and damned if you don't. Yeah. They should have tried to wrap her back up from early. But alright, go on. Andreas. Let it play us.
A lot of talk about this. So let's actually see what his words about this were, shall we?
Nigel Farage has once again drawn the ire of Elon Musk tonight after the Reform UK leader told ITV News the government may need to consider allowing Shamima Begum to return to the UK. It's a clear change of tone from the Reform leader, again shaped perhaps by his relationship with Donald Trump. But his words have provoked an angry response from some online, not least from the tech tycoon he believed to be an ally this time last week.
Nigel Farage was speaking to his supporters in person tonight after a week of intense posts online from his on-off friend, Elon Musk.
Is it right to have an American billionaire interfering in this significant way in British politics?
Forever, foreign nationals interfere in each other's elections. It's been going on since the dawn of time.
But you've criticised it before, haven't you? You've criticised the EU for interfering in British politics. You've criticised Barack Obama for interfering in the Brexit referendum. What's different here?
When Obama came and told us what to do during the Brexit referendum.
Well, the difference is that these guys support Nigel Farage, and the money's going in, it's directly in his company's accounts, isn't it? Like, so, yeah, of course he's going to be like, different. But at that time, I weren't getting the bread. At that time, the dough wasn't going into my pocket, was it? You know, it was all them other fellas. They was all getting the money, and I wasn't getting none. You get me? Now the money's coming in. I've got to collect my share. Yeah? I mean, Nigel's on spark, cuz. I mean, give me, hey, up with the money I got on in the oil. I mean, yeah, mad. They're out of here, cuz. He moving like twins. I said, up with the money I got on in the oil. Mad. All right.
Referendum. Actually, it probably helped the Leave side. So on balance, I'm pleased.
But at the time, you said that was disgraceful. Isn't what Elon Musk is doing disgraceful?
I think it was disgraceful. And what's interesting is when you poll the British public about Elon Musk, they don't think it's disgraceful. I think he's a hero for bringing free speech back onto social media for billions of people in the world.
I mean, some people might say there's 100 million other reasons that you want to be close to Elon Musk.
I've never heard such baloney in all my life. A figure like that's never even been discussed.
What about his comments about Jess Phillips? He's called her a rape genocide apologist.
You mean there's 100 million other reasons why, you get me? I got 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one. Mad. Hey, yo, if you're having girl problems, I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one. Jeez. How you mean? I saw an Esau on Lake Patrol, mad. How you mean? Kaylee and Jake trying to nonce at schools. What the fuck is wrong with all these fools? Let it play.
And an evil witch. She says as a result of those comments, she's had to have close protection officers assigned to her. She says that she has been advised not to go out in the public alone. Don't those comments cross a line?
Is that the same Jess Phillips that said to George Galloway in public that he was a rape apologist?
So does that make it acceptable for Elon Musk to say that?
Can we end some of the hypocrisy? You know, you can't dish out this sort of language and think it's fine for you to do it, but not accept it when you get it back. No, there's a lot of things that get said in public discourse that do make politicians' lives less comfortable and, frankly, less safe. I know more about this than almost anybody. So, you know, again, I repeat the point. We might not like the language that Musk is using, but it is free speech.
Nigel Farage.
So, hang on a minute. And we'll have a look at what she said to Galloway, because there's got to be context in there at some point. We'll do a video on that one. So, just for now, we're going to look at this, and he's basically excusing Elon Musk, calling her a rape apologist. And he still hasn't answered the fact that he called Barack Obama's intervention disgraceful, but yet he's not calling Elon Musk's intervention disgraceful. And he's doing it under the guise of free speech. And he says he has the audacity to talk about hypocrisy and double standards. Oh dear, Nigel.
This week, one of Donald Trump's advisors, Seb Gorka, suggested the UK government should consider bringing back British ISIS supporters imprisoned in Syria, such as Shamima Begum.
You think it's something the UK should consider, bringing back Shamima Begum?
I've never wanted to. I've instinctively never wanted to. And I'm now thoughtful. I'm thoughtful. I mean, I don't classify her as an all-out ISIS killer.
Hey, wait, Foster, you're from Bram, yeah? What your name is, Foster? What's your name, Foster? He said, what, go on, Foster? That's nasty. Hey, we got the Bram gangsters, you know. That's because you feel like, yo. Yo, mad. Yeah, man, yo, trust me, when the money's in your face, innit, yeah? You might give a different answer to the one that you reported when it was the other brother receiving money, innit, yeah, so. So shut your beak. You hear me? Jeez. Hey, what you saying? We got bad Midlands Mafia in the building, you know. I want them feel alright. Hey, we got the Wolves gang as well. Yeah. Jeez. Black country, mad. Oh my days. Belly Begum will need a place to stay. Yo. How you mean, man? I'm an asset to the country, cuz. Yeah. How you mean? I'm a bumperclaw asset to the fucking nation, mate. Yes, behave yourself. Behave yourself, yeah? Alright now. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're doing so much things at the same time, yeah? We're dismissing and dispelling of this stupid myth that men can't multitask, yeah? We do that every day, B. Huh? We do that every day, B. Are you tired? Are you sleeping? Are you sleeping? You better wake up. Oh my days. Yeah. Number one. Yeah. Also, I'm sharing you bumper clout reform voters like you and a guy mad, cuz. I don't know how these slick rich dons keep finessing the man them. Every 10 years, there's a new slick rich don that's finessing the man them in some weird direction. Where we got to hand over our little bread to this big fucking overlord that's going to make everything better. Yeah, I'm gonna be your hero, baby. Mad. What are we talking about, man? I'm a fucking asset to the country, man. Like, Kaylee, you're a drain on society. All you do is take, beg, take, beg, and annoy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're a drain on society. Yeah, I'm a fucking asset. If it weren't for people like me, you wouldn't even be able to receive housing benefit, you tramp. Shut up, man. Behave yourself. Yeah? I'm a fucking asset, mate. Yeah? Fairly big nuts. He thinks he's Billy Big Potatoes. Yeah? You get me? Just call me Fairly Big Potatoes. You know what I'm saying? How you mean? I'm gonna have to change my name for that, cuz. Fairly Big Potatoes, an asset to a nation. Oh my days. We said no housing benefit. No universal credit. If we want it, we get it. I was at work, you me sweat it. When it comes to bread, you know I don't pet it. Before they said play, I said let it play.
So she's sort of she is a lesser part of the equation.
But do you think the UK government should listen to this? Do you think they should be considering bringing back some of these ISIS supporters back to the UK?
I think what Gawker has done is started a debate. Not one that I wanted to have, and not one the British government wanted to have, but now we're going to have to.
And he's got a point.
Regrettably, yes.
Next week, Nigel Farage will be in Washington for President Trump's inauguration and the return of a US administration that looks to be more unpredictable.
Hey, let me pause it there. You know Nigel Farage didn't get in. He was outside the window looking in. Mad. Hey, that would have been funny still. You see Farage breathing on the window and looking at Boris Johnson like, that should be me. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Please, let me in. Hey, looking like, what's that? I swear his name is Leo Sear. When he's looking outside the window, just breathing. The smoke's on the window. Man made the window smell like cigarette and coffee. Man just outside the window with two hands on it. Hey, come on, talk to them, man. Talk to them, cuz, man. You know what I'm saying? At least I'll pay in. At least I'll chip in. Yeah? Not for you, man, ain't even chipping into pussy clap, man. Behave yourself. Huh? Yo, hey, listen, yeah. Big up Andreas, man. You know, subscribe to his TikTok. You know, and them think that, yeah. Lucky the Jamaicans know what about the app TikTok now. We ain't got to say pause every time we say TikTok. Tosi art. Tosi art. How are them? Oh, man. Hey. One second. We'll just get around that bus, you know what I'm saying there, so yo, yeah, sorry man, I got stuck behind the bus for a sec still. You know what I'm saying? I asked it to a nation. Yeah, and I still want reparations. Mad! Yo! Don't let me start spitting bars, you know. Yeah, don't piss me off. Don't piss me off. Hey, Blacktooth, don't piss me off. Hey, Wurzel, don't piss me off. Hey, Isel, don't. Yo, Enons, don't piss me off. Mad. I'm asset to the nation. And I still want blood clot reparations. And I'm not a Freemason. But I might roll up with a mask like Jason. Cheats. And I'm still paper chasing. Lord. Hey. Alright. Stop it. Calm down. Take time. Right, there's bare messages in the back. But no one trying to jump on. You lot are weirdos, man. Huh? You fucking weirdos. Who's this? Oh, what? You'll block me on the internet and call me names to pedophiles. You are a pedophile. I don't know why you keep calling other people pedophiles. Like, you and your boyfriend are fucking two pedophiles. Like, you're actively emailing primary schools right now, lying to them, talking about you want to protect children. You're a danger to children. Are you mad? You're a fucking danger to kids, bruv. Like, behave yourself, man. What's wrong with you? Like, yeah, man. God damn. Obviously, do you know what it is, yeah? It's because you have no sense of logical reason that you actually believe that if you go out and tell people that you've given up your kids because you want to save some other two kids from YouTube, yeah, and in between that, all you do is stalk other people on YouTube and try and attack them and their kids. It's like, who's going to think that you're a normal person? Like, no one actually does. Only Jake thinks you're normal, and he's a nutcase. He's actually a nonce and a nutter like you. What do you mean, guy in the real world? Ain't you crazy? Like, go to your local area, go around your shopping centre, your supermarket, and explain your story, and see how many people think that you're normal. No one's gonna think you're normal because you're a fucking nonce. Oh, look, the racist nonce is here. You're a racist nonce.
Okay, give me one example when
You back to racially abuse me, you nonce.
When does
You're
a
racist,
paedophile email a school? Give me an example. Give me an example of why a paedophile would email a school. When does this happen? Does it happen ever?
trying to get close to children. That's you, and you are the example of the paedophile emailing the school.
What, by emailing a school? How would that get close to children?
Why are you emailing schools?
How would you
emailing primary schools? Why do you not go to the police? Go to the correct authorities. Go to the correct authorities. You have information about people being paedophiles? Go to the correct authorities and give it in.
We've never called you a paedophile. We've never called you a paedophile. A nonce is not a paedophile. A nonce is somebody who's of criminal element, not of normal criminal element.
Get out of here, man. You don't know nothing about fucking what a nonce is and what a nonce ain't, because you're so noncy that you don't realise that you're the perfect definition of a nonce. Like, you would be on the vulnerable prisoners wing.
I'm just going to keep chatting shit in my fake little world until it comes for me. Carry on, bruv. See you later.
Jake, listen, you can't leave your house, you fucking weirdo. You've been locked in your room by your parents, so you can just see your spazzy shit online only.
Fake black nonce white paedophile cock sucking Ricky Dearman fake life. Your little acting friend, your friend,
Exactly.
your friend with this
Ricky Dearman, bro, you can't leave your house, bro.
Have you watched his BBC? Have you watched
about Ricky Dearman with bad kids posters on your walls? You are a weirdo, bro.
Have you
You're
watched
100%
his
a weirdo.
Have you watched his BBC interview? His BBC interview, the interview of Ricky Dearman on BBC.
I don't give a shit about Ricky Dearman, man. You care about it.
Well, you will do, mate. It's going to come for you because you've been fucking covering up his crimes. You've been covering up his crimes. He is a serial rapist. He's a serial child rapist and murderer, you freak, you fake black cunt.
Did you just call me a black cunt again?
Fake black nonce cunt.
Did you just call me a black cunt again?
I can call you that if I want. Yeah, you black cunt fake.
Man. Did you just call me a black cunt again? God damn. Oh my days. Yo, I told you, man. I'm like the racist whisperer out here, cuz, man. Yeah. Just call me the racist whisperer, fam. Yeah? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm telling you, cuz, man. Yo, like, I didn't know it at the start, yeah? But it's just one of those magic powers that some people have. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah? Right now, you see like Dave Chappelle, yeah, when he's doing Rick James, and he's got the purple screen, and the Jericho, and he's got the finger saying, give it to me, baby. Yeah? Hey, see, man, there you go. Racist. I told you he's a racist nonce, man. There you go, live and living colour. A nonce and he's racist. He's admitting he's trying to contact schools, and he called me a black cunt. Yeah? God damn. Hey, listen, man. Hey. Hey, speak out here, you know. Yeah, the thing I get art in a Babylon. That's how you know we're definitely living in a Babylon time. Yeah? What? The thing I get art in a Babylon. Yeah? The racists, them a come out and try to call me black cunt in a Babylon. I hear me, none of them can take really Mama Africa from we again. Mad. Oh shit. Hey. It's too easy, man. That's why I keep trying to say, like, can we get stronger opponents? Like, you know, like if you just keep sending these spazzes, it's just easy for me to just embarrass them without just letting them be themselves. I don't even have to do nothing. I allow you to be yourself and you will embarrass yourself. Yeah, it's a proven method, man. It works every time. Yeah, proven method. Works every time. Yeah. Yeah. Remember when people were saying, oh, you shouldn't let this one on, you shouldn't. I'm like, yo, let them prove why they shouldn't be allowed on first. Let them prove it themselves. Yeah. I know it's a long process. You've done it before. Rah. Let them prove it. Don't force it. Let them do it themselves, and all lo and behold, we got one stalking nonce that makes a video about you like a fucking 10,000 times a day. I don't know, you had a couple days off. You must have been on medication or something. I don't know what happened. Hey. Hey. Yeah, man. I saw it go, man. Yeah, but that's what you cap youths always say. If you call people racist, so what you want me to do? Just leave them there so they can call you. Let them come to your yard and call you black cunts all day, cuz. Yeah, bring the racists to your house and let them give you all the black cunts and black this and black all day and all night, then, innit? Yeah, you have that around your yard. You know what I mean? Like, not in mine, cuz. If you say something racist, I'm gonna call you racist, innit? Like, straight. So. Cause I noticed none of you were typing none of that shit about, if you call people racist, yeah, when I said EIE was racist. Yeah, I noticed none of you didn't type none of that then, yeah? And EIE's been balling about that ever since. Yeah? Him still a ball now. So, yeah, so miss me, man, with your bitch ass. You hear me? And put your feelings back in your pocket, big fella. Yeah, excuse me, big fella. Put your feelings back in your pocket and let it play. But yeah. Who we got next? No, I had bare videos to play still, man. I didn't play fucking none of them. Yeah, that's what he tells you. Yeah? But every time he types in the chat, he's like, you still think I'm racist. Yeah, sir. Mad, alright. Go on, politics show, talk to them, man.
Tax evasion, raising a further £1 billion. And then later in the parliament, we're going to see 6.5 billion. He said £1 billion on another crackdown. So that's by the end of the forecast period. Now, that together, we're looking at around £7 billion here. Now, look, I just did a cursory little search on corporation tax. Just had a little browse. And to me, it feels like you could make up those numbers by ensuring that US companies and other foreign companies actually pay their fair share of tax. So, for example, my notes are not to hand.
You're just shuffling them around on the table.
I'm just shuffling around.
Even with the
I got it.
You've got it, have you?
Okay, so let's talk about the tax year 22-23, because obviously we've just filed and we're a bit behind the times on tax years here. A total of £11.5 billion was missing from foreign companies' tax. Nationals underpaid £5.6 billion in tax in the UK in 2021-2022.
Yeah, let me pause it right there, cuz, man, because, like we've been saying for time, yeah, and then you get Capping House JB and remix it and act like these dons are really paying their taxes when he and I knows that they're not. Yeah, all he's just waiting for is for me to bring up the evidence, innit? Yeah, so big up J, big up JB still. Yeah, man. But yeah, this section's about people that are paying taxes now and all them sort of things there, innit? Like, so, Kaylee, you can go to another channel now and type somewhere else for a bit. This part's not for you, innit? This part's not for you. If there's one person who should have their benefits taken away, yeah. I was joking still. Yeah. Even a scumbag like Kaylee deserves to get some fucking benefits from the government if they're in need. Yeah. Even though I think you're a fucking scumbag and a tramp and a deplorable cunt, you still deserve to receive any sort of housing benefit and job seekers allowance or whatever. You don't deserve no fucking child benefits though. That deserves to go to the person that's actually taking care of the children. But anyway, yeah, that's a whole different story, really. Yeah, but stop it, calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Let me rewind it, yeah?
By the tax avoidance section of her spring statement, where it's like the premise of what she's saying is entirely correct, that basically this country is being taken for a ride by tax avoiders. So she's going to crack down on tax evasion, raising a further £1 billion. And then later in the parliament, we're going to see 6.5 billion, he said £1 billion on another crackdown. So that's by the end of the forecast period. Now, that together, we're looking at around £7 billion here. Now, look, I just did a cursory little search on corporation tax. Just had a little browse. And to me, it feels like you could make up those numbers by ensuring that US companies and other foreign companies actually pay their fair share of tax. So, for example, my notes are not to hand.
You're just shuffling them around on the table.
I'm just shuffling around.
Even with
the
you've got it, have you?
Okay, so let's talk about the tax year 22-23, because obviously we've just filed and we're a bit behind the times on tax years here. A total of £11.5 billion was missing from foreign companies' tax payments. US multinationals underpaid £5.6 billion in tax in the UK in 2021-2022. 7 big US companies alone paid £2 billion less tax in 2021 than might have been had their profits not been routed elsewhere, paying just £750 million rather than an estimated £2.8 billion. Now, look, I'm not trying to be overly simplistic here. I'm not sort of trying to do that kind of base left-wing argument, which is like, why don't you just tax the big conglomerates and corporations? But, I mean, to me, this is so obvious.
I mean, to me, it just sounds like you hate enterprise.
Right. Right.
Well, no, you're completely right. I mean, the number that she said in the spring statement when it came to cutting PIP payments was 4.8 or 4. But I think it was 4.8. Yes, 4.8 billion pounds. It's going to boost the economy by, or is going to give back to the exchequer. Save. When you've got this, and it does, as you're saying, like you bang this drum so often that it almost sounds like a redundant argument to say things like tax the rich, tax the multinational corporations, the big US social media companies. People would stop saying that if you did that in the first place. And when you see the numbers down in front of you, and when you see what things like we were talking there a second ago about tax fraud, that's going to save what, 1 billion? You compare that with 4.8 billion in the cut to PIP. You could surely do more when it comes to tax fraud or progressive taxation systems. You've got the entire you've got the entire treasury at your whim to come up with some sort of progressive tax structure rather than just coming after people who already don't have anything in the first place.
Absolutely. And the higher rate of tax has come down dramatically. If you look back to the sort of 50s, 60s, it has come down dramatically. Has that encouraged more people to stay here and invest here? I mean, on the surface, yes, many businesses do invest in the United Kingdom. If you look at some of the incentives that have brought those large companies to the UK, they have been tax breaks. So even when you're looking at the already very low rate of corporation tax, actually some companies are dodging that altogether. Companies like Amazon in 2021 did not pay it at all. Rishi Sunak, during his sort of last few months in administration, he was trying to attract these sort of unicorn businesses and even like data firms and tech firms. And he was enticing them with very little tax and massive proximity to Europe. And when you think about the amount of missing tax by inviting those companies to come to the United Kingdom, knowing that is paid for off the back of disabled people, as it's going to be following this spring statement, that is egregious.
Yeah. It's also, when it comes to these things, as I often do on this podcast, I bring Ireland in when we talk about anything. But particularly when it comes to US multinationals, in the end of last year, you had the European Union court case with Ireland defending Apple's right to not pay Ireland 13 billion euros worth of tax. And for the longest time, Ireland was, I mean, even when I was studying geography in primary school, it was kind of seen as a pull factor of Ireland to have a low corporation tax rate. But it was never said in school that actually these corporations don't pay that tax rate in the first place. But the way the government always kind of defends the position of these multinationals that are not paying their fair due would be, well, had they not been in the country in the first place, which I guess is what a development, if there was ever going to be pushback on Labour for not implementing these tax structures, would be, if we tax these people and they leave, we then have a problem with unemployment in that sector, where people who were on high wages are no longer paying into the exchequer, and then we have an even bigger problem. I think that argument only goes so far, right? Like you can entice somebody into the country with a low corporation tax rate or being very laissez-faire with how you tax them in the first place. But once you set up shop here, and once you have all of the pull factors of being a country with, I mean, I guess Ireland maybe more so than the UK because it's in the European Union, but the UK certainly to some extent. Once these companies set up shop here, it's a very big business decision to just turn around and say, we're going to sack 5,000 people on the spot because we're actually paying a level of tax. You know, they'll find another way to not pay tax, but they'll pay more than they were before, you know. And it goes on as well to the kind of the idea of taxing the rich or not taxing the rich, and the defense always being, well, they'll just leave. They won't, you know, maybe some of them will, but
Sadiq Khan always makes a good argument about that, doesn't he? He's always like, wealthy people are in London because they like the schools, they like the restaurants, they like being in the city. They're not going to leave if you charge them extra tax.
Exactly.
We're not talking about, people always sort of envision tax or the tax system through their own bank accounts. We're not talking about a normal person's bank account where money comes in, money goes out, and you have to be a little bit careful about what you spend where. We're talking about people who have, like, you know, people who service their bank accounts for them. They don't even know what's in their bank accounts. They have assets.
Capital gains.
We're not, it's not the same level, all right? You've got to take your own empathy out of this situation if we're going to have a proper conversation about it. I want to go back to what you were talking about there, about businesses bringing in a lot of tax by employing people in local areas or in, you know, sort of bringing the local area up. And I want to talk about Coventry and the Amazon warehouse there. That was seen on paper as a brilliant thing to happen to Coventry. It's this huge warehouse. It employs a lot of people. But when you bring in a company like Amazon, okay, they may provide jobs to a local area, but they also take away from the local area. If people can buy something from Amazon on the cheap And we know that Amazon will always be the cheapest option because that's what they fight for. Sometimes they'll even happily make a loss on a product as long as they're the cheapest option or provider. That means that local high streets close. That means that money is going out of, well, the local area, whatever rent that shop would have provided to a landlord. You know, we can talk about that another day. The employees of that shop, the council, what they would have got from parking on the local high street, road infrastructure, because if the road isn't being used, the council's not going to fix it. There's this huge knock-on local areas.
Yeah, they do it. Amazon do that to people in their own other FBA Amazon sellers. So if you get a product that becomes a hit, yeah, Amazon will do a similar copy of your product for a lower price on Amazon. That's mad, isn't it? Even against their own people still. But yeah, what that does, it takes away the competition on the high street. That's what they're complaining about, isn't it? As most people know, if you walk down any of the high streets in any of the low income areas, there's hardly any shops there. If you walk down high streets of some of the high income areas, there might be a bit more choice there, but still not as much choice as there was previously. There's still a lot of brick and mortar stores are kind of out of business, man. You know, so supermarkets with the you know, like Tesco Express and then Sainsbury's Express local or whatever that has the local. I think Morrison's have got a small one as well. You know, all them sort of bits there still. So, you know, anyway, let it play it.
Yeah. It's also the circular economy has gone out of it then, right? Like it's even outside of the services that exist, if you've got this massive multinational corporation that is already taking the piss when it comes to tax, and then before you even talk about business practices or anything like that, the idea that the people who work in circular economies in the UK then use Amazon as a service and Amazon don't feed back into that economy, you're then, even before it becomes a question of, well, nobody uses the road, well, nobody is using this service here because they're getting it on Amazon, there isn't any money back into the economy to make those changes anyway, because Amazon has already taken that money out of the economy. Like, it's the whole... The high street is the most basic example of how economics works. You know, you have your shop, you sell to Bill sells to Paul sells back to you, and it works in a circle. But you've got this higher entity that doesn't pay into that circle at all. It just takes and takes and takes.
And then you've got the government having to provide a levelling up fund because the high street is so dilapidated that they need extra funds. So the government is being hemorrhaged twice.
Yeah.
It's first not receiving its, the correct corporation tax, and then it's having to bail out the high street that Amazon defunded.
Yeah. And I'm trying to remember now the thing that Rachel Reeves said when it came to... I beg your pardon.
Give me a hint.
So at the beginning of the statement, she made the point that actually this government, if you take away the cuts to PIP, the cuts to health benefits on universal credit, things like this, and putting money into the defence sector, she said that Labour are on track to hit targets set by the OBR by the end of the government. Outside of what she said today, or actually including what you said today and what you said in the budget, you kind of look at that kind of rhetoric and say, okay, fair enough. You might be able to turn around in 5 years' time and say, well, we've actually got a budget surplus this year. But the question is, at what cost have you got a budget surplus? You know, like, people often have a pop at us for saying that this government is kind of soft launching austerity 2.0 and kind of just like slowly but surely giving the slow death of British services, British people. But if you've kind of just continued along the road of the Conservative government, and in some cases accelerated things that the Conservatives were doing in their last year or last 2 years, all all with the goal of saying in 5 years' time we're going to be in the green, but we have not done anything to make anyone's lives better in that time.
When they've had to spend that money in other places, this is the thing that I often think gets missed. If you take away PIP payments, people might have a mental health crisis. You've now got to pay for
Toward
it.
his back foot. It's getting full extension, full range. There you go. Not bad, Esau. Stop. Not bad for a sissy. But